DP review will close on April the 10th, but they are still pushing out some of the last content. And yesterday they published a new interview with Sigma CEO Yamaki, and there are three main info we learned from that interview. First, he confirmed again that he is working on new innovative lenses. With that he means lenses that have a unique focal length and aperture in terms of specs, so something that isn't like a classic 50mm 1.4 whatever, but something that is different. And he also told us before in another interview with Feng Yao in China that he's working on a different kind of 70 to 200mm 2.8 lens, so I can imagine it's kind of has a different focal length, or maybe it's even faster than 2.8, we don't know yet, but I'm very excited about this. But those lenses will come the second half of the year, that's my guess, because for now we know that on April the 3rd we will get the three prime lenses that I already have leaked a couple of weeks ago. The second interesting note is that he believes that the DSLR market will be over within the next 3-5 days if nothing exceptional happens, like the introduction of new DSLR cameras or whatever. As of now, only Pentax made a new DSLR camera, and Nikon, Canon, all others already decided to not make any new cameras. So he believes in 3-5 years from now their market will be dead forever. And the last interesting bit is about the Foveon technology. As you know, Sigma has a history of making a 3-layered sensor where the RGB pixels are placed one below another, so not like a bias sensor, and there's no need for interpolation, and there are no artifacts in that way, but it's quite a challenge to make such a sensor. Sony also patented the 3-layer sensor, so also Sony is thinking about doing that. The main advantage of such a sensor is that you would have you could place many more pixels on a sensor keeping the same size of the pixels, so it would be a way to create very high resolution sensor without having the trade-off of having too much noise and too small of a pixels. And I'm very interested about that technology because it would be nice to have something different, and they are working on a full-frame sensor that they hope they can produce by end of 2024, and I'm crossing my fingers for Sigma to achieve that. It would be finally something new in this industry which we need, and I think if they can work it out, also Sony would highly consider to implement it on some of their future alpha cameras, because we know from patents that they're working on it. So this is it for today. Please again subscribe to not miss any of the upcoming many rumors and leaks that will happen the next couple of weeks and months, because I know there's a lot of stuff coming, particularly from Sony. So I hope you will stay tuned on this channel, and I see you soon.